Hello my dear friends, welcome back to my channel. I wish you a happy new year. In this video I want to offer you a book review for the book called The Magic of Pathworking by Simon Kurt. In the past I've been asked about this subject and I definitely did not have a clear answer for that back then, but I was curious, like I always, and try to do a little bit of research on pathworking to see what it's all about. And from my research, because I'm new to this thing, it's not like I have a huge experience on it, is that pathworking is a fantasy journey that you take with the help of your imagination through different themes or using different symbols. The benefit that I see for this type of work is that you have a script, okay, that explains to you how to visualize and so forth, but it's a script, a fantasy script that you have to memorize and to pass through it with the help of your imagination. And the benefit that I see for it is that it keeps your mind steady. It can help you to have a stronger imagination. And also, I think it's good for thought control. Okay, so you have clearly many benefits if you decide to do this work. Now, in the past, I've been told that pathworking is the same thing as shamanic journeying. After doing the meditations from this book, The Magic of Pathworking by Simon Kurt, I will say that no. Pathworking, in my opinion at least, has nothing to do with shamanic journeying, at least not in the traditional way. Because in certain books that you will find on the market, clearly you will have these scripted meditations in books which fall in this umbrella of shamanism. But traditionally, when you do a shamanic journeying, you just use a drum beat and you go from there. You don't use a scripted meditation, okay? You just hear the drum beat and you let go in the process and see what experiences come up in your imagination. At least that's the way that I do a shamanic journey. But again, we can agree to disagree that yes, you actually, for example, if you use an astral temple, you actually do a pathworking to reach that astral temple, and then you let your imagination or do a mental journey, which is more free than a scripted one. Anyway, I think this is just technicalities. But in this book, The Magic of Pathworking by Simon Kurt, you will find meditations that are scripted from the beginning till the end, and there is no much room for exploration, in my opinion. So, yeah, at least that's the way that I view it. I mean, we have to understand that a magical practice, any practice, is like a perfume, okay? Some people will like it, some people will not. And a perfume is very subjective. It's like a magical path, okay? That's why there are so many things out there, because there are so many people who have different likes and dislikes, okay? Now, back to the book. The book is written beautifully. Although I don't like this type of work, I'm not very attracted to it, I have to say that this book is written beautifully. If you are a beginner to pathworking, this author is just phenomenal. I mean, it explains to you in a very clear manner what is this process, how it can help you, and so forth. And the way that the meditations are written, I mean, you just don't have to memorize the script. You can just hold the book in your hand, and this author, Simon, has a way to write that as you read, you can visualize what you read. I don't know, it triggers the imagination in a certain way. So, hands down, fantastic. Okay. What I like is that the book is composed of several parts, and in each part you go through a different theme. For example, in part 1, you have meditations for each of the elements to get accustomed to them. But again, it's a script that you take and you journey with the help of it in your imagination. It's a script from the beginning till the end. No room for, I don't know, exploration, in my opinion. So in the part 1, you have a meditation for the earth element, water element, fire, air, and spirit. And then you move and you have to create some imaginary map, okay, for the realms within you. And you have to explore different scenes and places, again, which are scripted by the author. You will find in these meditations symbolism, rich symbolism. Also, what I found very interesting is that if you move from one place to the next, you always have a door that closes and opens, and that's a trigger that helps you to move from scene to scene very seamlessly. Again, you move to the next part of the book and you have to do certain meditations for the realms between. And then you move to the next part of the book and you have to journey to these realms that are called the beyond realms. And each meditation, like I've said, is written in a fantastic way by Simon. Great symbolism. This guy knows his thing. And like I've said, it was very easy to read and just visualize at the same time. Because it's written well. So yeah, I mean, it's not my thing, but I cannot give this book a bad review just because pathworking is not my thing, you know. It's written beautifully. And if you are interested in this subject, I think that this book it's a good place to start. If you are interested in pathworking, this is a good book, and that's my review on it. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you a fantastic day.